Hey, it's your boy Brandon, aka Be the Marketing Dude, and I want to give you guys this quick free training on how to grow your Facebook personal profile, right, to 5K friends and beyond. Because if you're promoting your business on Facebook and you're not running ads, right, it is imperative that you grow your audience, right? And so I put this little document together. I just kind of put it together this morning because I was thinking about some things that I personally did to grow my Facebook profile. But I wanted to give you more so the psychology behind it. So you don't just grow your profile with random people that don't care about what you post, that don't care about your products and services, that don't care about your business opportunities. Right, you want to grow your audience with people that want to see what you have to offer, right? And so the biggest problems that I see for most solopreneurs, network marketers, affiliate marketers, and coaches and consultants is they haven't identified a specific starving audience, right? And so with your Facebook profile, right, the only way that you can grow it, right, is by getting more friends or setting up your profile to get followers, right? So that means adding people. That means networking in groups, not really posting in the spam groups. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Posting in the spam groups doesn't really yield a lot of results. I mean, you'd have to literally post 50 to 100 ads a day, and you still probably wouldn't get that many quality leads, right? So you want to be networking, adding people, engaging on specific pages, things of that nature, right? And so let's go deeper into this document, right? And so what happens when you don't, what happens if you don't identify a starving audience? That manifests itself in a way that basically puts you in chase mode, right? So I want you to imagine, and this is the issue with most people, right? So imagine you just started a business today, and your Facebook profile only consists of your friends, of your family members, of your college buddies, right? And most of these people don't really have much interest in specific businesses that you're starting. Maybe they don't have a need for the products or services that you have to offer. Even though you may feel that everybody could use them, maybe they haven't identified that, hey, I'm looking to solve this particular problem in my life, right? And so if that's the case, right, you messaging them, you creating content about your products and services, you creating posts every day, it's not going to move them off their square, right? You want people that are going to come to you and be like, hey, I've been looking for this. Where have you been all my life, right? And so look, 3 questions to ask yourself before you get started. Who is your customer avatar, right? Who is the exact type of person that you want to get in front of, right? What problems do they have, right, that your product and service can solve, right? What problems do you have the antidote for, right? So, and how easy is it to find them and identify them on Facebook profile and your Facebook profile search box? So we can come over here to my search box because I just want to give you guys an example. So let's come over here to Facebook. So give me a second. Sometimes my computer likes to take its time. So 3 things that you want to do when growing your Facebook profile. So So once you identify your customer avatar, right, you're going to want to identify where they hang out at. So 3 things that you want to do. You want to join niche specific groups, right? And so let me give you an example. Let's say you were selling a CBD product and you decided, hey, look, my audience is going to be parents, single mothers that are dealing with kids that have autism, right? So for some of you guys that didn't know, yes, CBD does help kids with autism, right? And so the deeper that you can get into creating solutions for a specific group of people, the better this works, right? The better you can create an engaged audience that actually cares, right? And so all you would do, so if that was my niche, I would come over here to the Facebook graph search, and let's just say autism. I've never did this before, and let's see what comes up. Autism Moms Support Group. So I'd come over here, and now understand that this is for this specific niche, right? And this is what you want to do. And boom, 9,000 members. I'd come, boom, join this group. Autism Speaks. I like this page, right? I'd go inside of these groups. Now I'm not in these groups, but I go inside of these groups. I'd start adding the members in the groups after I've joined and start networking, right? Creating content in the way that the group operates, that creates an attraction level between you and the group members, right? Just giving value to the group, not really pitching, not really going in there saying, hey, I got CBD and all of this, just going there and creating value and creating curiosity, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to also go to, so I'm going to write that down on here. You want to go to Facebook groups, Facebook influencer pages, and what else could you do? And that's pretty much all you can do. Facebook groups and Facebook influencer pages. For this particular niche. In other niches, you could actually come over here. Let's say if I wanted to target real estate agents, I can just say Houston Realtors. Right? And I can just go, I could either go to people. Let's see. And it's just being a little slow right now, but you guys get the concept, right? I'm being very specific in who I'm going after, because I understand the who is gonna be what yields the result, right? It's the whose problem am I solving, the who I'm building my audience with. So it's being slow right now, so I'm gonna come back to the document. So your Facebook profile might not be the best way to find them, right? And so you have to understand for your business. Maybe it's easier to find your customer avatar on Instagram using hashtags. Maybe your specific customer avatar is on LinkedIn, right? And so these are things that you have to ask yourself before building your audience. If you want to make it easier on yourself, you don't want to just add any and everybody. And I think I told you this, and I just wrote this on this document. I might leave this document below the video. If you guys do want this document, just leave a comment or send me a message and I'll send it to you, right? But you don't want to just add any and everybody. That's how you get low engagement. That's how you get a whole bunch of people that don't care about what you have to offer. That's how you get a whole bunch of people calling you a scammer. That's how you get a whole bunch of people giving you negative feedback, right? You want to be very specific, right? So right here, this is a very strong statement, but this is what you want to pay attention to. And I'm going to highlight this, right? Because the goal is to profile itchy buyers. That's what the goal is. You want to profile itchy buyers. That's what building your Facebook profile is all about. We haven't gotten to to what you do after you grow it, right? We want to start here, right? Because most of you guys have less than 1,000 friends. Most of you guys don't have an engaged audience. Most of you guys struggle when you post because you don't have the right people that are seeing the post, right? And so profile your itchy buyers, define your customer avatar, right? Understand what their goals are, understand the outcomes that they're looking for, right? When you understand their pain points, it makes it a lot easier to create content that will be that will penetrate, right? That will touch them, that will connect with them on a different level, right? So boom. And I believe that's it for this module, right? That's just really 3 simple things, right? Ask yourself who your customer avatar is. How easy is it to find them? I showed you a couple of things in a Facebook graph search, and then understanding what problems that they have that you can solve, right? And so I got an actual offer for you guys if you want to understand how to do this more clearly, right? And so I'm going to come over here because I want you guys to understand how to create your customer avatar, how to create your niche, how to identify your target market, right? And so we're going to come over here. I have an offer for you guys that you might not want to refuse. And so if you are still in the learning phase and you're trying to figure out Facebook, you're trying to figure out, how to grow your audience, what you should be doing every day, I recommend checking out some of these products inside of the Attraction Marketing Pro system, right? Now, just to give you guys a background of me personally, I've been through a lot of different training programs. I've created a lot of different training. I've been able to grow a huge following on Instagram. You can check me out at Be The Marketing Dude on Instagram. And it's been using and leveraging psychology and skill sets, right? Psychology and skill sets, right? Principles, right? And these are things that aren't being taught, right? A lot of people are saying, hey, you could just create Facebook ads, right? But they're not going deep into psychology and principles to where those ads will work for you guys. They're not going into psychology and principles for your audiences to be the right type of audience, right? And so what you want to do is, so there's a few different products on here at a few different price levels. And you can pick whichever one you feel that you need right now, right? And so the first package is the silver level package. It's going to give you the Attraction Marketing Master Class, right? This is going to give you a framework on growing your audience, what you should be doing after you grow your audience, how to engage your audience, right? It's also going to give you the Customer Avatar Masterclass, right? This masterclass is going to come with a PDF and everything for you to actually fill out, right? So you can get very specific on who you're actually going after. I think it'll be really helpful for you if you haven't figured out who your audience is. That's the silver level package. The gold level package is you get everything in the silver package, right? But you also get the branding blueprint, right? Understanding how to create engaging posts, right? It's going to show you how to profile itchy buyers and actually sell to them, right? How to get appointments from those itchy buyers, right? As you see, it's going to show you how to get 5,000 friends in the next 60 days. If you've been struggling to grow your audience, right, you really want to grab this. And it's going to show you how to use Facebook and Instagram stories to recruit and sell whatever it is that you have to sell, right? The next package level is the one call closer. Maybe if you're a little bit more experienced, you're like, hey man, I already got a pretty decent audience, man, I kind of got the posting down packed. I just need to close at a higher rate. You want to get the one call closer titanium level package. It's going to come with everything in the gold and the silver, right? And as you see, it's going to give you buying triggers, right? Keywords that you can identify and use to help guide your prospect to the close, right? It's called a collaborative close, right? And so once you learn how to do this, you won't have to be doing three-way calls. You don't have to worry about waiting on your upline or waiting on a webinar, right? You can just close people in one call within 20 minutes, right? Because you understand how to handle their objections, right? You have a script to go over to close them and know how to move them from point A to point B, which is getting the antidote, which is your product or service, right? And so there's a few other packages if you're more advanced, right? Using Facebook groups, right? Facebook live recruiting, Facebook group recruiting. If you're really experienced, right? Creating your own digital products in a diamond level, creating your own membership sites, things of that nature. And if you want to take it to the top level, right, creating your fully branded sales system, creating your team sites. And actually, I don't think it has it on here, but these top packages actually also show you how to get small business owners to pay you high ticket income in order to do some of these things for them, because a lot of small business owners don't have the time and don't have the know-how, right? So keep that in mind, you guys. If you want this information, just send me a message or click the button or a link below. I might leave it below this video somewhere, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuce.